All right, guys, so this is the third and final video for section 12.2. We're still multiplying matrices. But one of the, I guess, the applications that we use in the real world with matrices is when we're trying to find the cost of something. So we can do this the old algebraic way, but sometimes it's easier just to put it in a matrix and let that do the magic for you. So just like when we do it in algebra, we would do like how many we're selling or whatever times the cost of each, and that would give us the total cost. Okay, and so we'll see an example down here and it'll make a little bit more sense. But the thing we need to remember is that the way we set them up has to be in a way that we are able to multiply them. Okay, so let's look at example 4. It says the students in 2 classes submit meal choices for an upcoming banquet as shown. Each chicken meal costs $6, each beef meal costs $8, and each vegetarian meal costs $4. Okay, use matrix multiplication to find the total cost for the meals for each class. Okay, so we're going to make one big purchase, but we're going to purchase it all in one class. So we could set this up in 2 ways. Okay, we could set this up as a 3x2 matrix, to where we have like 10, 12, and 8. Okay, and this is class A. This is the chicken, this is the beef, and this is the vegetables. Okay, and then we could do class B here, which was 11, 14, and 7. So we could set that matrix up in one way, and that just shows how many of each. Okay, or we can set it up as a 2x3. Okay, so, or we could set it up as this is class A, this is class B, this is the chicken, this is the beef, and this is the veggies. Okay, and so then it'd be 10, 12, 8, and 11, 14, and 7. Okay, so these both say the same thing. They're just written differently, but we can't use both of these. Okay, and I'm going to show you why. Okay, so we're finding the cost. Okay, so we want to multiply it by the chicken costs 6, the beef costs 8, and the vegetarian costs 4. Okay, so we want to multiply that probably by 6, 8, and 4. Okay, well notice this is a 3x1 matrix. Or we could have done it the other way, but that wouldn't have helped. A 1x3. Okay, this is a 3x1 matrix. So that means that in order to multiply something by this matrix, it has to be a something by 3. Okay, I didn't write this here, but I should have. This is a 2x3 matrix. Okay, so I can multiply this matrix times this matrix, but I cannot multiply this matrix times this matrix because these don't match up. Okay, so because of that, I'm going to use this matrix here. Okay, let me scroll down, give myself some more room. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set it up 10, 11, 12, 14, 8, and 7. Okay, and I'm going to multiply that times the cost. 6, 8, and 4. Okay, so I'm going to take this top row first, and I'm going to get 10 times 6 plus 12 times 8 plus 8 times 4. Okay, and then I'm going to do this row. That'd be 11 times 6 plus 14 times 8 plus 7 times 4. Okay, and this gives me 60 plus 96 plus 32. And this gives me 66 plus 14 times 8 is 112 plus 28. Okay, and then if I simplify it a little bit more, that's 188, and that is 206. Okay, and if I wanted to interpret this, okay, this is class A, this is class B, so I could say class A would total $188 and class B would total $206.